It's Techo Kaigi time. I guess I'll sit closer. Hello, it's December, almost almost mid-December. Hopefully I could put this out pretty quickly. But I realized I didn't film Techo Kaigi yet. So yeah, I'm trying to like have so many things to wrap up this month. It's like a little bit too much, but I have a couple days off this coming week, so hopefully I can catch up on a little bit of work and also rest. I just made coffee, so getting the morning started, and I wanted to record this as soon as possible. I did like have it kind of set up. Anyways, let's just move on. So I wanted to record a Techo Kaigi for next year, and yeah, basically talk about my journals this year, and how it's going. So this year I did Hobonichi Weeks and then Hobonichi Cousin, which is my two staple for journaling and planning. So what I discovered during this year I also kind of like decided to jump in on Google Calendar. So I'm terrible at using monthly calendar analog, but then what I realized was I started logging appointments and events in my Google app, and that really helped actually, because a lot of times when I make these appointments, it's on the go and I don't really want to like fuss and grab my books out of my bags. And I already have my phone out for like payment anyways, so it's just like beep, and then like you just type in the next appointment. So that is something that surprisingly worked pretty good throughout the year. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. This is my third year with the weeks. That's been working pretty well. I'm just gonna, where's my weeks? Okay, where's my weeks? So my only complaint about the weeks this year was not only the paper. I think a lot of people notice that, but that's not a huge complaint for me. It's not a make or break for me for a Techo, but for me it's the quality of the cover is so not up to par as like the past years. I don't know why, but like you can see it's all like torn up here, and I'll do another shot where you can see me flip through some of it. But yeah, look at how I feel like, even though I'm very like this, I don't treat it, I am rough, but it's never done this to me before, where it's so worn down and the spine is like actually broken. It broke in March. I think it broke in March. It was very, very quick how fast it broke. And so I was, even though I love this cover, it's the quality is not as great as the years before. Or maybe it's this material. This is a different kind of like material than my other ones. Yeah, so weeks, good. I managed to, I realized that I don't write all the time. There's sometimes I don't write a lot, and then there's other times where it's like completely filled out. And I think that's just has to do with like how my mood is. When I feel really overwhelmed with a lot of stuff going on, I actually don't write. And then when it's like, there's like a certain threshold where I feel good to write. So there's that. But other than that, I think the planning and working with the weeks is really good. And this year is actually the first year where I've finished using the notes section. So you can see it's really full. I've been doing doodles, only one-sided, because I do plan to rip these out and like probably display them somehow. I don't know, archive them somehow. So I do like one-sided page sketching. These are like candies I've eaten in the office. And then my favorite coffee shop here has like flower arrangements, and I go like once a week and it's always different. So I've been sketching flowers, which is like one of my favorite things to do. So yeah, I filled out the whole thing, and then I even took out my previous, I ripped out the old weeks and I kept the blank pages. So I've been sketching on them too. So that's really fun. I was like, oh wow, I finished it this year. I also had like notes of meetings. I need to find a way to log my meeting notes better from different people. And I also journal sometimes. It's like a very messy thoughts that I journal in here that I actually don't want to reread or revisit. And there's some cafe sketches when I was in New York. So overall, Weeks has been good to me this year for planning and also on-the-go sketching and also meeting logging. But I do have to find a way to log my meetings better because there's going to be more meetings this coming year. So there's that. And then my cousin unfortunately has suffered a bit because it's been busy well, you know, like first year, this is my first year working like full-time 40 hours at like an office. And even though it's like a kind of like a entry-level job, like I care a lot about my job and I care a lot about the people that come in. So it's like I invest a lot of energy into it, which means sometimes I don't have energy to do art and take care of myself. So that also means Cousin takes a hit art-wise. I have been writing, but again, when I'm too tired, I don't write. It's pretty full. It's like, so this is the Movement cover for 2026, but since I don't have a Hobonichi A5 cover, I decided to buy this one. My review is that very sturdy. I like the design a lot. It's very elegant but cute. And also it's like dark, so I like to have it in my office. It's not too like, I don't know, it's office appropriate, I guess. Maybe like not with the Swirlix, but also the movement tassels, I've kept them in the plastic. With one of the plastics fell out, and it's actually kept decently white despite being roughhoused since I got this, so September. So it's not too bad. So yeah, not too bad. But I've been using it decently, and the back is like a completely solid navy black gray. And I find that this picks up dust. You can see like desk dust on this, and then you can easily wipe it. But other than that, really great cover. I really like it. I've used it extensively, as you can see. Like, it's really full of stuff that probably don't need to be there. Like, I should sort all this goose, like I don't know how to say that in English. Ephemera, paraphernalia. I was like, goose is like random things in French. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, and then I have some Moomin stencil, Moomin pencil board, Moomin clear file. I think this year I realized I've been a fan of Moomin for quite a while. And I have a good amount of Moomin stuff. And so, beginning of the year, I have a lot of writing, I have some drawings. Okay, maybe not look at that. A lot more writing though. This year was a lot of writing. I realized I have a lot of things. My mind goes too much. But see, this like mostly writing. There were some more drawings in the front. So I want to get back into it, but it's, you know, it's not easy. Actually, my New York pages were gorgeous. Let me show you one of my favorite New York pages. So, I have been using Cousin for probably 5 years. This is 2019, 2018. I think this is the 6th year. So it's like, I'm pretty familiar with writing and processing thoughts in it, and I really like it. So it's not gonna change. I feel like sometimes my Techo Kaigis are so boring because I'm just like, it's Weeks, it's Cousin. So yeah, it just works for me, and it works in a way that I can also switch it up a bit. So like this page, I have like, I went to a coffee tasting, so I like added this page. I drew the flower vase, wrote notes. Yeah, I feel like there's the Cousin has come to a point where I have a set structure for it, and there is also like, I'm so familiar with it that I can be more flexible with it, which is really nice for me. Yeah, so I'll do a flip of a few pages, but basically like writing a gratitude list. What's different this year? I think last year I started doing like paragraph kind of journaling where I'll like put a header of like the topic in mind. So like one of the topics here written is like EDM, and then the entry was like, weirdly listening to EDM has been healthy for me and it helps my mood and stuff like that. So I write about audio media. I've also started like writing my thoughts and feelings about things I consume. I mostly consume news or like kind of science topics or psychology topics and stuff like that. So I'll write my thoughts about it. For example, I'll have an entry, probably, I didn't get to it yet, but I am gonna write into it. It's like how Australia banned social media for youth before legal age, so I'm probably gonna journal about that. Yeah, so it's been working really good. So what's different next year? I decided to have a little bit of fun with my notebooks next year. So this was my this year Cousin and Weeks. So I decided to continue the weeks. I bought the sky blue in the fabric cover. At first I was gonna buy a Moomin patch to like find a Moomin patch and like stick it in the front, but I decided to use whatever I had in my home. And this is a patch from 1% Talent. Represent. I love this art. So I'm so happy to put the wolf here. And I have some stickers already ready in there, and I did already start jotting events that I need to do in the week. So this is for planning. And then I also got my cousin ready. So later I'll open it in the other clip and then we can stick stickers on it. There's a few stickers I already want to stick on it. So there's that. What I did this year also was to add on 2025 when I went to New York. I had brought, what did I bring? I brought like a A6 something. And I bought the Tamagotchi cover, which is here, full of Tamagotchi charms. I love so much. So I decided to put in this old it was like an old Techo I had in here from 2019. Wow, I think I had an extra where I like had Japanese notes, and then I decided to this was just kind of like a scrapbook, so I decided to use it as a sketchbook. I basically did all my Drawtovers in here, and I ripped out the pages and set that aside, so I have like a lot of sketches in here. But I decided to continue for 2026 to use A6 size as a sketchbook, and I'm not going to continue in this anymore, but I'll still continue using like the notebook itself, but I wanted to start fresh, so I'm going to put the One Piece A6 into it as a sketchbook. So I'm like, I think 2026 I want to start like everything new, so which isn't something I usually do. So I'm like, okay, let me put this in. Let me put the One Piece one. I bought this, I hoarded this because I was like, this is the first collab of One Piece. And at first I was saving it so that when I restart reading One Piece, I'll use this as a logbook. But then I feel like when I read One Piece, I basically only talk about Zoro. So it's just gonna be full of Zoro. My feelings about Zoro and Zoro Luffy as a ship. So I think I'm just gonna use this and just start using it and use it as a sketchbook for next year. So I'm gonna take this out, put this in. And I also started using like a fun kind of like side thing, which is the Hobby Life that Ashley and Selena designed. And Ashley gave this to me when I visited New York, which was like really sweet of her. So I decided to not use a single hobby for this, but basically log anything that I spend that makes me happy. So for example, actually let me show you. So this packaging I decided to add as like an extra weight to the cover. Is like a Mina Perhonen cover. Mina Perhonen packaging. You can tell it's the tambourine, and there's a chocho butterfly. And then actually the staple of the cover isn't very stable, so it already came out. Yeah. I feel like I'm not like, I am rough with my items, but not like purposely rough. I do take care of them, but it's like, I feel like they need to like pass my test of usage. So this, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix this staple down, but we'll see. I started logging things that I want, and also logging things that I bought for myself. So for example, I got a new piercing, so I put that in. I put the jewelry of the piercing as well. What else? I bought some jewelry, so that's gonna go in there, and my tattoo. I got a new tattoo, so it's all gonna go in. You'll probably see the tattoo in spring when I start wearing t-shirts. Okay, so this is new next year. This is sketchbook for next year. This is for funsies next year. I have a few funsies things for next year. So my bestie is doing tan, take a note, for next year's vlogging, and I was like, why don't I join you? I'll do tan too. I have a tan notebook. As you can tell, I hoard some notebooks. So I have a tan that's like a vertical weeks. I am actually gonna do, at first I thought I was gonna fully plan in this vertical weeks, but what I'm actually gonna do is do I've started therapy again, so no fridge. My fridge started making sounds, so I wanted to move so I can at least finish this segment of the of the video. Yeah, so she got the tan for TN, and I happen to have this because I bought this on sale when I was in Malaysia. When I went to, dang, what's that store I went to? Not P66, another one. But this was on sale, so I decided, since I restarted therapy, my main goal in therapy is actually working on my self-confidence, which I rediscovered is abysmal. I am very, very no confidence at all, despite, I think the reason why I do things is because I'm audacious and compulsive, and I'm a Sagittarius. Just kidding. I'm cringing because I did that on camera, but I do a lot of things out of impulse. Not because I have confidence, it's because I'm just like, I'll just do it. Like, why not fail? So yeah, I bought this. So I'm using this for like a kind of more confidence journaling, and I don't really know how it's gonna go. Maybe I'll like move some of my gratitude stuff and like self-confidence stuff in here, or like happy things. It'll be like a dedicated like emotional goodness kind of logging. And then I put this monthly from Marty Vitamin in. It's a blank monthly. I just put this in for fun. I'm not sure if I'll actually use it. So it's a kind of like a safety blanket just in case. Because this one doesn't have a monthly. This is just a vertical weekly for 6 months. Yeah. So, and then this is, I'm using my Snufkin cover, which I'm really excited because I have used my Snork Made a Movement cover quite extensively, but I've not used my Snufkin cover extensively. I actually think the reason for that is because this is camel. I don't really use camel leather. Even though I'm looking at it now, I'm like, oh, that's kind of like matchy. And let's see all the charms. So yeah, this is my, next year I have my Weeks and Cousin as a staple, and then some fun notebooks on the side to play around. And like the side notebooks, like this one, I do want to like use them as kind of like a logging but like creative outlet. Like I don't want to, I'm so itchy. I want to be able to use them as like a reminder to have fun when I'm writing or logging and journaling, because I feel like that's really important. And that reminds me, I wanted to show another thing on camera. Wait, I'm back. Since my since my Lily passed away, there was like a couple activities I really stopped doing. One of them was collecting kachachkis. I gave away basically my entire collection of Tokidoki. I lost a lot of interest in certain things, and I also lost some self-care habits that I really need to restart, which is like really weird. It's like really specific activities I like completely stopped for a bit. This is a bit TMI, but after she passed, I like completely stopped flossing, whereas I was very religiously flossing every day. And now I floss like once a week. I definitely should floss more, but I don't know, it's just like certain things I really stopped doing. I don't know, I just grief hits everyone in different ways. So another thing that I stopped doing was taking photos. I actually, since I was like young, I love taking photos. I love playing with cameras. I love digicams. I love, you know, those home video recorders. I love those too. I never really tapped into the full hobby because for me it was intimidating with all the math and all the lenses and stuff, all that stuff. But like just taking photos itself was like kind of like a side hobby that I had. And so when she passed away, I stopped taking photos. I don't know why, like, because even when she was with me, I take photos of her, I take photos of like stuff like throughout my life. But after that, I just stopped taking photos. I think part of the reason was because I didn't want, I'm tearing up. I had a hard time moving on because if I were to take, I guess like, sorry, I can never talk about her without not crying. Which is fine, it's just how it is. I think because part of it was if I saw my camera roll fill up, and it just meant like my life was moving on without her, and that was really hard. And I think it's still a habit of mine when I take photos now, like I'll delete the extra ones, I'll purge it out and then delete new photos so that it doesn't take over the photos of her, which is a bit silly, but once again, everyone deals with grief differently. So I just didn't take photos as much, or if I did, it would just go, I'll like store the photos externally and then delete it from my camera. Yeah, so this year, 2026, I think I want to try to get back into it. And my bless my bestie, she remembered that I think a couple of months ago, Kodak decided to jump on the blind box train and release this thing called, oh my gosh. So bless my bestie, because a couple of months ago, Kodak decided to jump on the blind box train, and she remembered that when I saw this on Instagram that I kind of really liked it. I already like forgot about it completely, and she got me this cute thing called a Charmera, and I was so excited about it. Apparently I forgot about it completely, and until another friend of mine was like, oh yeah, look at this thing I have, and I was like, wait, that's so cute. Oh yeah, that's a thing, it's so cute. And I didn't think it would come to the States at all, because this was like Hong Kong exclusive, but then they started importing them here, and I was like, bestie, look, it's so cool. And I meant the webpage. I showed her the webpage. She's like, don't get it. I got it for you for Christmas. I was like, oh my god, you remembered and I forgot completely. It like moved me to tears. I was like, she's the best. So it's a little blind box of like little charm size cameras, and it has like different colors, and there's a mystery chaser as well. The mystery chaser is transparent, which is like super 90s nostalgic. I thought it was cute, but it's not my favorite. I think I really wanted to have the gray, black, or blue. Like those are my top, but I like all of them minus the red. I was like, what if I got red? I'll still use it. I'll like reskin it or something. She's like, no, I already thought about it. If you got red, I would buy you another one. I was like, don't do that. But anyways, so I got this yesterday. And I got the black one. I am so excited. When the tracking showed like delivery, alpha delivery, I like ran to FedEx, got like a SD card for it and everything. So looping back to taking photos. I'll be taking photos with this, and I'm actually gonna try to integrate it into my Patreon rewards to keep me taking photos and journaling, because the photos that this take is like low quality, but the look of it is so vintage, so nostalgic and cozy. There's also crazy amount of filters. No, here's the filters, and then there's like camera frames that you can use. I was like, this is nuts for like, look how small this is. Also, this is my it's gonna be a TN charm. Look how cute that is. It is a bit chunky, but, or I might wear it as like a kind of like a bracelet or like a thing on my body, so I could just yeah, I'm so excited for this. Yeah, so that's for next year. And a quick announcement for next year, I guess I'm plugging, wait, I should do that later in my other clip. I'll just like flip through some of my notebooks and we can like put them in the covers. So I think this is it for this half. But yeah, super excited. Super excited. This is so cute. Actually, I feel like this matches me better because I wear a lot of black, but I'm also gay, so. I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I just spontaneously decided to record on the floor. I am very much a floor person, so welcome to my desk setup, I guess. I also, because I live on the floor, I also obsessively vacuum and clean the floor a lot. So yeah, please don't be grossed out. So I'm gonna take out my cousin so that we can put the new one in. Towards the end of the year, I usually just work with my cousin on its own because it gets like too big to carry around. So I'm just gonna take everything out and then put some stuff back in because it definitely needs to be cleaned out, refreshed. Certain things, okay. Certain things need to be refreshed. So all this like random stuff. And like like the rulers and the folders, I think they'll definitely make it back in, but I'm just gonna take it out for now. Yeah, this is my cousin. I decided to put like a lot of black themed stickers this year. A lot of Hyun's art. This one's Leslie's. Yeah. Oh. This is like quick flip through. Yeah, there's just like a lot of writing this year. I feel like I'm I need a lot of processing, and maybe I am thinking too much sometimes, but that's just how I am, I suppose. One of the things I have started doing this year is like write. I decided to try to be more honest and write about basically things I don't usually write about. Things like controversial thoughts or sex and stuff like that, and it's not something I've like often addressed, or like gender identity and stuff like that, but I definitely decided to start trying to write about it so I can be more candid with myself, and I don't know, just to process but also self-reflect in those topics. Yeah, it's hard. It's not easy. So a lot of post-its were put in to like kind of like make the process of it easier to talk about those things. And in the monthly, you can see I'm trying to do like positive self-talk. It's not very successful sometimes, but I do try. Like from time to time, I'll write about like, I'm a good person. So I just like write it in. So yeah, so there's this. I'll continue that. Let me take out my A6 as well. There's just so much paper. I love Iron Driggless. What's this one? Oh, Nimble, so cute. Okay, I always carry Pokemon cards with me because they're so cute. And it makes me feel like I'm carrying Pokemon with me, so I like having them. Maybe I should take these out. Yeah, I'll take them out. I'll put it here. And then some stickers. A loose notebook. I'm gonna keep Techo Kaigi in here. So cute. There's Lila Kuma. There's sticky notes, stickers. I'm gonna keep that there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. I feel like there's just a few pages left of this, so it's not too bad. Yeah. So let's put that over here. Oh, it's so bent. This is my weeks for next year. Let's open. I've definitely opened it already, just to look at it. Oh. I think this is the new Sanzen, not adjusted. Oh, so cute. Oh yeah, the Viver card, so cute. I love that they did this. It's so smart. But I think this is the new Sanzen and not the revised one, which is probably not going to be great, which is fine. I recently read an article from Matus Aranowitz. Oh, the Oyajichi in the spine, so cute. He was like, I'm returning to Moleskin. It's a recent vlog, I think, published earlier this December 2025. He talks about having a secret book because he got inspired by looking at sketches from Miyazaki. And Miyazaki has this secret book where he just puts scribbles. Oh my gosh, it just started snowing crazy. Whoa. Okay, I will show you in a sec. But let me put this here. So he Miyazaki has a secret book that's not like exactly a sketchbook, but it's kind of like a rough ideas book. And Mathis looked at some of the, I think he found some scans or something, and he was like really inspired to do this secret book. And his reasoning was that he realized that having this book where you can just jot down anything, any ideas loosely, it's like a, so he chose to do it on a moleskin, which is like the regular moleskin with like thin yellow pages, and it bleeds through. It's not great. He says it's like low quality, which I find so funny because a lot of people think moleskin is really great quality. I already put a sticker. Good job, me. This is Diary Yo-Yo. It's one of my favorite artists, Taiwanese artists. Please visit. Good job, me. Because I was gonna put more stickers. I have some stickers here ready. What was it? Oh yeah, having like a lowish quality book on you that you feel like you can jot down anything but store ideas and come back to it. Because Miyazaki had this secret book that he was flipping through, and he's like, oh my gosh, there's sketches of Ponyo, and I think the boy's name is Shota? I forgot. But basically he realized that Miyazaki had these ideas of Ponyo like way before conceptualizing for the movie. That's why when Miyazaki started conceptualizing Ponyo, it felt very fast. But it's because there were already pre-existing like blobus ideas of Ponyo, and that he just took those and took the ones that he liked and translated into the concepts of the movie. And so that's what Mathis was talking about. He was building like an archive of ideas where he's just taking in information and then using it as an ideas book if he needs to come back and like look for inspiration. So I think that's what I had already planned to have a sketchbook, but I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. And I'm not really gonna do like a, January 1st, draw something, but I am going to try to use it as a ideas book and sketchbook. I really like this pocket. And it's Pokemon card and more Tamagotchi stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the idea for this sketchbook. I also like have a semi wish idea / want to be more free with sketching. So that means like sketching in the weeks or sketching in the hobby book. And of course continuing to sketch in my cousin. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So usually I don't stick stickers right away on my journal. I do that basically throughout the year. I'm like kind of debating. Some of these I definitely want to use them, so I do stick stickers inside a lot. But I think this one I want to stick outside. Oh yeah. I think this one definitely belongs outside. But I think I'll put I need to put my 2024 Hobonichi 2016 Hobonichi stamp there. I think I have it here. You guys, I have so many things. I feel like I don't have many things, but I have a lot of things. It's weird. Okay, let me find my... It's so funny because I was like, where did I put it recently? And I found it. Oh, here it is. Here they are. I think it's besties. Is it this? No. Is it the robot? Is there another stamp? Is there... Am I imagining things? I thought that there was another Hobonichi stamp. No, I guess that's it. It's the robot. Okay. So I'm gonna... Which one should I put there? So I have a New York one, and I have a LA one, and then I have a Tobichi one. And then, oh, I'm supposed to stick these too. What is this recipe? See, I have so many things going on here. Pound cake. But then there's also this. 3 beets, walnuts, garlic clove, vinegar. Huh? Wow. I don't... Is this a salad recipe? Anyways. There's that. 2026 guide. Yeah, I definitely will put one of the robots, and then this will have to go in too. You know what I forgot? I forgot to talk about my 3-year journal. I don't even know where I put it. Oh no, now I know where I put it. I haven't touched it in forever. I should try again. I definitely want to put some of this in. Which one did I want to put? I'll put this one. This is washi paper I made in Hello Houston event. So I'll put that later. But let's stick the stickers first so I can put them in. These are, I can always tell when the plastic bag is eco or not. The eco ones are like, the sound is different and the texture is different. So this one definitely belongs there. My bestie got these for me. This is from Bryce Co. He made like some stickers and LA theme things when there was the big LA fire, and these were like for a fundraiser. So put that there. And I won't touch that one yet. I won't touch the front yet. Definitely, I think I'll put it like this. No, I want to put it here. I'll put it like this. I almost like want to put a speech bubble or something. Oh, there it is. And then this one, put it here. I haven't really decided what my 2026 word of the year or theme is gonna be. Maybe it'll just be confidence. Like, because that's something I'm really trying to work on. I just feel like I'm still trying to work through like a lot of childhood issues. And it's just annoying because you want to feel... I felt like I was doing good, and then I realized that I wasn't. And it causes a lot of problems when I don't have confidence in myself. Like, I think my insecurities are like very much projected onto other people due to lack of confidence, and that's not fair to people around me. And to be honest, like this is like really candid, I am possibly chronically, mildly suicidal. Not like not that I have ever attempted or anything, but it's like kind of like a undertone buzz that's constantly present, and in certain times it'll get like pretty intense and affect my mood a lot. But because I've been trying to do self-care and meditation, like it's calmed down a lot, like, but that's because I have to like maintain myself. And why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, so like when I don't take care of myself, I realize like when I don't take care of myself, this is like a burden that can leach into my outside relationships, and I really don't want that. Not that I don't think, not that I feel like I don't deserve help, and not that I think people would mind caring for me, but it's like a kind of like I shouldn't, basically like if I don't take care of myself, I shouldn't expect other people to carry this completely. And so that's why I want to work on my self-confidence, where I don't need to constantly look for external validation. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Yeah, that's basically like, I want to be able to stop moving, like I want to be able to stop doing things and feel okay with no movement. I don't know if that makes sense completely, but you know when you're like nervous, you kind of have to fidget a lot, and I feel like if I don't have, like, lack of confidence is sometimes contributes to too much, like doing too much and not being okay with relaxing. I hope I made sense. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, I'm looking for scissors. Where are my scissors? I've made a huge mess and I can't find my scissors. They were in my... Oh, no, that's not scissors. They were in my pencil case yesterday. There's my glue. I have glue, but I don't have scissors. I guess I will stick it another time, but let's put all my stuff back. So this one will go back into my sticker stash. It's Pikachu. This one to go away. Oh, let me put Tokyo on my journal. Tokyo can go here. This is the Tamagotchi stuff that'll go in the Tamagotchi. I never use these. Anyone else use? Does anyone actually use their stickers? I know some people do, but I like to hoard them. I also still have my Pokemon ones. I also wanted to shoot this video because I really need to use my books, like, pronto. I was like trying to avoid using them so I can shoot the video. Okay. Pencil board, Tamagotchi sticky notes. They'll go here. I've been using these. So this is just a blank notebook sampler from Yoshikawa paper. So I think I'll keep it in just so I can have it and use it easily, because there's not much left of it, so I'll just stick it in there. This one is an old list Peach Tover list. So that one can recycle. Pokemon cards. I don't need to carry all of these, but I'm gonna put them in here. Oh no, actually I have my box here. Great. I'll put them away in my box. So I'll put them there. No, wait. I need to have one at least. Let's see. Let's choose a... Let's keep Iron Chocolates. Notepads, scrap paper. This is... Oh, okay. I'll talk about this in a sec. Okay, scrap paper. I'm gonna bring these to work so I can use them. Okay, this one's full. This can go sticker pile. This is more sticker pile stuff that I need to use. One of my next year low-key goals is to use more of my sticker stash because I just don't want them lying around and not having a home. Okay, for sure, these are more loose stickers. These are my Pokemon stickers that I'm not selling currently because I am working with Pokemon right now. Well, I'm working with creatures. So. On a side note, I don't know, I think I can talk about this, but I am currently wrapping up a project with creatures, which is really exciting. It's also another reason why I've been so disconnected from the internet. It gets really busy with a lot of the back and forth, and then I'm also trying to work on Patreon and catching up on other projects. It's a lot. This is a sketch for Pamelia Mart. This is gonna be May. Ashley and I going to Chicago in March. Let's see, boozy apple punch. I don't need that. That one's recycle. This is recycle. I guess I don't need this anymore either. Okay, recycle. This is mail. I'm gonna probably cut apart. So that one's keep for now. This is some ephemera to stick to my journal. I'll put it here. Scraps. I'll put it. This one's to use. This one's trash. Where did I put? Trash pile. This is ephemera. This is stickers. Put it here. Here. Ephemera. A pile of turtles. I think I kept it because the sketch is cute. So ephemera. Mental health playbook. I'm gonna read it again. So ephemera for now before I recycle. This is a letter, so I'm gonna put it here. Letter, ephemera. Notepad. What's this? Oh, to-do list. This one is recycle. This one is clear. I'll just put it in there. I really like this, by the way, the Tsukino Iro post-it that you can add on to your pages. It's coming in really handy for like when I want to write very personal things, like the topics I talked about earlier. Stickies. I'm gonna put it with my weeks for now. I'm putting some stickers like here so that I can use them, but I think I'll put it in my TN. I'm gonna try to put this in the TN as well. This one I'll put here. Oh, these are stickers. I basically took out a couple of sticker sheets that I want to use and like finish this year. Ooh, this is Hobonichi app sticker Koi got for me. And then more Pokemon stickers. Some I'm gonna hoard, some I'm gonna use. Sticky notes, definitely using. This is also definitely staying in here. Put it here. Oh, holiday cookie list. I will put it in my current weeks. And then Moonin. card. Oh, my Hobonichi staff bag. Memories I'll want to keep there. Loose stickers. New sticker incoming. Paper tigers. Pamelia Mart! I'm gonna put it here actually. I drew this for like a promo that we haven't promoted yet. But this is Pamelia Mart. I drew it in the style of Chikawa. So I'm gonna put it here. It's gonna be so cute. And I'll put the Hobonichi Year of the Rabbit, put it here. Loose sticky notes. I haven't announced this one yet either. And then do I have the other one? Oh, I don't. But basically I made a new one. So these are new incoming stickers. And then there's one more coming in the mail, but I haven't had time. Like it needed a reprint. So, oh, I got scissors. Oh, these are all my, okay, I found my scissors. So this needed a reprint. So these are new stickers coming. I really like how they all came out. But I do want to, there's so many things I want to do, but I don't have time and I don't have manpower and I don't have energy. One of them is like moving my shop to Shopify. I'm gonna try to do that next year. Yeah, so that's that. And okay, Los Angeles. So there's just like, I feel like I'm doing too many things, but at the same time, I am not resting enough and also not efficient enough. And I think the not being efficient enough is bothering me. And I'm starting to feel like I need to rest. Yesterday, I actually took a complete day off where I didn't touch anything art related. I didn't touch work. And it was actually amazing. I really needed it. So I think I need to schedule more proper rest. And I'm thankful because I have some PTO I haven't used yet. And I am saving them next year to do some traveling. But at the same time, I think I will have to take PTO for like actual mental health days, not just to work, but also to like schedule nothing. So that's LA. Oh, trash piles here. Oh no, this video is getting really long. I'm just roughly cutting them. I'm not doing a proper... There's actually a lot of things I really, really want to do. Like more knitting, more drawing, and more... not needlework, kind of. I also want to play video games. I haven't like touched Z8 and I haven't finished it and it's like kind of upsetting me. Like I want to do that today, but I actually have some deadlines. My bestie was like, you're not allowed to take any more projects. I was like, you're right. And then after she said that, I realized I had another one coming up that I had agreed to before that. So there's that. I definitely think, is it sacrilegious to have it overlap? It's cute overlapping. Is this bad? It's not. I can do whatever I want. It's cute like this, but then I need one in the cover. I think I'll put. No, I'm gonna put the Tobichi in the front, because the previous year I had the Tobichi in the front, because Koi always helps me get a Japanese one. So yeah, the Tokyo one. Oh, this is actually really cute. What's the back one? Okay, let's put the Tobichi in the front. I'm kind of sad I didn't have the same format as last year for the stamp, because like the previous one, you can write the date you got the stamp. There we go. And I'll put this like this. Blue on the bottom. And then I'll put the robot. Is that too much? Actually, this is a good theme for next year, because it's like, do you love you? Like, kind of like a, hey, did you do some self-care? Yeah, I think next year's theme is definitely something to do like building confidence. I think I'll do a little bit crooked. I wonder why the ink is blue in New York. Maybe that's the only thing we have. I still think 2025 was like really full, and I think I didn't talk about this, but like 2025 was just like really full of different experiences and a lot of ups and downs, but at the same time, should I put the dog? I feel like I shouldn't put these yet, because I need to put like some horse thing here, because it's like Year of the Horse. So I think I'm gonna leave that blank, but I will put these here for now. But yeah, 2025 was really interesting, and I had a lot of oh, shouldn't forget that there. Put it here. Different experiences, and that led to like discovering myself and learning more about myself, I suppose. Yeah, like I think a lot of these experiences is like pushing me to process parts of myself and challenge my way of thought. This is so cute. Someone gave me this for a washi card. I think it was Annie, but not really sure what the QR is, but I'm keeping it just like that. This is memo notes. I will put here. Oh, this one should just probably go to the back. I still need to find a way to like reattach this, but I don't know. Okay, 2026, that one's done. These two, done. And I need to like clean up my space. Yeah, I think 2022 had a lot of ups and downs, but I had a lot of fun and rediscovering myself, parts of myself, and also discovering different things about how I feel about things. Yeah, and feeling the importance of friends and love and community and also activism. I think I'm still thinking about, I'm definitely finding out what kind of person I am and what kind of person I want to be. It's weird that it's kind of like a constant thing. Like one of the events that marked me, I think this year, one of the things I discovered this year was like I really like to help people. Just like intrinsically, I enjoy helping people, but like there is a limit to it. But I found out that, so one morning I was driving to work. I got to work early, and there was I was just like in my car and like, you know, just since I was early, I was on my phone and like tap watching Instagram or whatever. And then I look up, suddenly I hear like a car like go really fast, swerve almost like a U-turn, and completely crash. Like it was like a movie-esque crash. And it was really, it was actually like, it felt really violent. And so, but then like without really thinking about it, I rushed out of my car straight into the scene. I asked, there was like the car that was hit, and then there was another car that was like, that had completely crashed out. So, and I checked in, I was like, are you okay? Do you need me to call the ambulance? Like, and this lady, I don't know, her car was just like protected her completely. There was nothing. And so I was dreading checking the other car, but I ran to it. And surprisingly, the lady didn't, the car was like completely, it's done. But the lady was still, at the time when I checked in, she was still mobile, conscious, walking around. Obviously, she was very distressed, and as one should be. But like, yeah, I was just like, after the thought, I was just like, was that traumatic? It kind of was traumatic to me. So I actually took the half day off, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, why did I run straight into the scene? It's no one else was there. Like people were there, but like across the street, but I was like right next to the lady. But and then I was thinking about it, I was like, that it made me realize I have a little bit disconnected view of myself, that I need to like maybe view myself a little bit more objectively and treat myself as a human being. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm saying a lot of like esoteric things in this segment, but yeah. I'm looking forward to more emotional growth, and hopefully caring for myself, and also caring for others. I feel strongly that if I can start to care for myself a little bit more, then I can reach out a bit more in a more wholesome way. I think that's my goal. I think watching my vlog. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and thank you for support. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. Sorry, last bit. This is a list of Lenormand cards, tarot, not tarot, but it's an oracle deck that is its own system. But this is the theme for next year's Patreon. So I'm gonna be drawing cards for Patreon next year. And I'm hoping to, I'm still like working out the details of like the looks, the style of it, but I'm looking really forward. After completing my goal of doing half of Peachtober, I was like, yeah, I can do this. So I was like, why don't I do a whole Lenormand deck for next year's Patreon? So I've been planning out and like writing some light scheduling so far. And I'm hoping to be more on top of, I hope that planning out my schedule a little bit more next month will keep me on top of rewards, which has been a bit up and down this year, and I'm really sorry for that. Trying to make things work for me and so that I can stay on top of it. It's not that I don't like doing it. I love doing Patreon. It's part of my like ADHD / spectrumness that like sometimes prevents me from completing things on time. Like you make a bigger deal of a certain task than it actually is. So yeah, I'm really excited to work on this actually, and I will be working on this in the next few weeks right before January. So please look forward to my new 2026 project. I'm really excited for it actually. So yeah, thanks for everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.